Hi. Hi everyone and all of you and all everybody. Um, I do a lot of crafting without turning on the video because I make such a big fat mess. And so then I don't want everybody to see that I make a big fat mess. And so then I don't turn on the video. But now right now I said, what the heck? I I'm going to make a snippet roll. And so I have this piece of fabric that is 28, what's 28 plus 28, 56 inches long. This here. And it's purple with like green or yellow or something spots. And so that's what's going to be the base of my snippet roll. And then I have, this is 2-inch lace and it's purple. So whatever it shows up on your screen, don't believe it, it's purple. And so what I'm going to do is this is going to be the base of my snippet roll. So that's what it's going to start. When I look at my computer screen, it looks like it's blue, but it's not. It's purple. I'm going to have, let me see. So what I do with this is I just start pinning things. Well, this is one of the ways I do things. Not always, because I keep changing the way I do things because I I'll do things one way one time and a different way the next time, and then I lose my pinking shears. They're just lost. Where'd I put them? I just had them in my hot little hand. Oh, good grief! Good grief! That's what I say. Okay, so I won't use my pinking shears. I'll just use these ones right here. What was I gonna pink? Oh, I wanted to cut. I'm gonna cut this little like doily. I'm gonna cut it in into quarters. Now some doilies you can't really cut without them really just unraveling. They'll just unravel and unscravel and whatever. So what I do is I just start going down the um down the strip. Now for a snippet roll, when you're doing a snippet roll, oh, a finished snippet roll is going to be usually about this wide. This is about 2.5. Let's see. Yeah, 2.5 inches wide, this strip of fabric. And this lace is 2 inches wide. And you can go any direction. And darn it, I really wanted my pinking shears for this. I don't know how other people do things without losing things. I lose things like, oh, and I just had them pinking shears. Okay, I do like to cut with pinkers, but okay, I'm not doing pinking shears right now, as you can see. Okay, they're here though. So I'm just going to cut this ribbon. Now, see, I just got these ribbons. Most of this stuff I have that I'm putting on here right now, I got that from my friend Joy. She just sent me a happy mail, and I am happy. But some is from her things, and some is from just my things. Okay, so then I just start pinning. I start pinning and going all the way down until I got the whole thing covered. Have the whole thing covered. If I don't use the right English, dear English teacher, please excuse me. Now, I always also have these puffy wings. Those are cuter than ever. Um, I have, okay, I just saw recently a video where somebody had made a Christmas snippet roll. So it was all Christmassy things on it, and it was just beautiful with all Christmas ribbons and Christmas things. And even in the box that I just got from Joy has these Christmas ribbons in it. And I'm going to use some of these ribbons and put in on a Christmas snippet roll. And so, but whenever this lady, whoever it was that I watched, she cut off a piece of her snippet roll about this long, about 8 inches long, whatever the length of her journal was. And she put, like, it won't go on this, but this is my December daily journal. She took her journal, of course, it didn't have Santa Claus on it, and just put that piece of snippet rolled right down the center of it. And that looked so, so pretty. And I said, wow, that lady was smart. She was a smart cookie. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to just continually just pin things, and they can overlap. They can overlap however you want them to. And here's some gold wings. I'm going to put these right here and put them on kind of sidewards. That way, whichever way I use the snippets, it will be okay. I don't, and so I just kind of just keep going and adding different little additions of whatever I have, whatever. So, and then once I get all of these laid down like I think that I want them to be forever and a day, I will then take it to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, you could take your boy, I'm not even showing you this. You could take your fabric glue, like, oh, I don't have, oh, my daughter borrowed my fabric glue. You can take your fabric glue and glue it on. A lot of different glues will hold your fabric just as good as stitching, but I'm going to be stitching this one. I'm going to use my sewing machine, and I'm going to go down with a zigzag stitch and just stitch all the way down once I get this whole thing put like I want it. And you don't have to worry if it's however, it's a snippet roll. So you just little snippets of your leftover papers, because you can do this in paper too. You don't have to do it in fabrics. You can put whatever. You can put so many different things on, pieces of ribbon, pieces of fabric, um, pieces of lace, just pieces of most anything. And so this is what I do first. I go through and I pin it. And you don't even have to do this way, because I have taken a piece of fabric to my sewing machine and then just started adding things as I go and just stitch, stitch, stitch. But I don't do that every time, but I've done that. So here now, see, I have so many, okay. I need to have more things. I feel like I need more things. More things. Another little piece of ribbon. Let's put that one right there. Just a little piece. And then these little squares that I have, I can actually cut those to make them smaller or different shapes. And put that right on top of there, see? And so on this one, I'm kind of putting, making this one basically purple. Basically purple family. And so I'll continue to go down and down this piece of down the roll, down the strip of fabric. This is wire driven, but I'm going to pull that little bit of wire out of this right now and just use it as it is, like right there, without the ribbon, without the wire. So if you have wired ribbon and you don't need the wire, then pull that wire out. You can do that easy enough. And see now how this is coming. Already it is looking beautiful. Now what we do is just keep adding. I don't even, why am I at a loss for words today? I am never at a loss for words. Maybe because it's cold. It is cold here in Florida, and we don't like it like this. We blame it on yous folks from the north. We blame it on yous guys for sending it to us, the cold weather. Because I'm sure you did that. You just sent it. So we blame it on Canadians and northern, like the hubster calls you all your Yankees. He says the Yankees done sent us the cold weather. And yeah, it's cold. Oh. Now here you kind of get the idea of what I'm putting on here right now. I'm not going to go down the whole strip right now because I have to learn to make some shorter videos, because I do get carried away so bad sometimes. So what I'm going to do with this when I get so far on this is, when I get this completely done, when I get all the fabric completely done and put on here, then, gosh, I love this purple pink. I just love polka dots. I just think polka dots, when I do mixed media, I like to put circles. Love circles. I don't know why. And I love polka dots. I just think polka dots are so pretty. And then I'm going to, I'll stitch this all the way down, and I'll probably put a zigzag stitch. So as I'm going down, it'll be zigzag down, and I won't go straight. I'll go all over the place so that it will be, I'm not going to cut out that knot, so that it'll be like almost like quilted, but I will use the zigzag stitch. Okay, then I'll have this whole thing, the whole thing will be stitched. I am just having trouble talking. I never have trouble talking, thinking of words and stuff. Oh yes, I do. Now that I think about it and remember it, I do. Here, I'm going to tie a little bow there. Let's put that bow on here too. So I'll have, wait a minute, no, I don't want to put it right there. I want to put it right here. What's the difference between there and here? I don't know. And so then that will be stitched there. Okay, once this is stitched together, then I will go with my needle and thread, and I will add buttons. I will, then I'll do the hand stitching on it. There'll be buttons, there'll be buttons, there'll be sequins, there'll be maybe, some bling, charms, little charms, and I'll have, that will be on top of all of this. And maybe I'll stitch on some rickrack down The, I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't never plan ahead of time. But and then there might be some things that I glue on the top as well. And and like these little wings here, maybe I'll put a string of beads. Maybe I'll just stitch some beads down and make it look like a beautiful butterfly. I might do that. And then I might go get some stickles and put stickles on these wings and make it a beautiful butterfly. This is gold, this is iridescent. And I'll put some more. I like bows, and so I'll probably put more bows. What I can do is I can just take a piece of ribbon, like I can take this piece of ribbon and just put it like this and pin it on here like this. There we go. And leave it there. And then when I stitch it, it'll stitch down the middle. And then I can take it and tie it into a bow afterward. And so I'm going to be working on this. Actually, I ordered from a auction. It's been a little while, and I ordered some really beautiful colored, all different colored buttons. And but I haven't gotten them yet. So hopefully within the next few days, I'll get those buttons. But I ordered them because they were so many colors and big ones, all nice buttons. And so that's why I bid on them buttons and I ordered them. But so I hope they didn't get lost in the mail because it's been already like a few weeks. But and I don't remember whose auction it was from. That's a sad thing too. So I can't ask her if maybe the mailman got a flat tire or something. But yeah, that's what this is, a snippet roll. And then you can cut off. Then once you get a snippet roll done, you can cut off just pieces of it to add to a journal. Mostly for journals, that you would put it to. And but I'm sure there's other things that you could add from your snippet rolls. So when I get this thing finished, then I'm going to give you a little tour of it. I'll give you a tour of the snippet roll. And 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 I just think they're just beautiful and they're so handy to have just around because like I said, you can take a strip and put it on your journal cover, on your journal binding, and they're perfect for something like this. Like right now, it doesn't look all that fancy schmancy, but it will get fancy schmancy. And so I'll show you that once I get it all fancy schmancy, and so you can see what it is. And I'll have some, even because I sell things. I sell things. Sometimes I feel guilty asking to sell things, but I do. I sell things. But because like I had an auction and today my husband went to the tire store and we now have a spare tire for our truck. I'm so happy. He left and went down to the park so he could play Pokemon because he does it every Wednesday. And I'm just so happy he went with a spare tire this time because that worries me to death, him not having a spare tire, because we have all of our tires are Maypops. They could just pop anytime, Maypops. Maypop tires. Okay, I'm gonna let you. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have to first get some. I almost let you go without any kind of positive. I have to have some kind of positive, um, a positive note. I leave my I leave my videos end with a positive note. And lately I've been reading my Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. Now, this one says, I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want and I claim my power. Do not let people walk all over you. That's right. I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Very good. And this one says, I am willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. And those are good power thoughts. And that's what we need, especially as women. We need our power thoughts because not that we want to get all powerful and bullyish and stuff. We just need to learn to love ourselves, care for ourselves, and know that we are worth so much. Okay, I want to say to everyone, thank you for stopping by. God bless every one of you. May He watch over every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you on the next video, the very, very next video. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. Gosh, I need to find my. Ooh, look at this little gingerbread man. That would go. Oh, wouldn't that be cute? My little gingerbread man on there. Oh, I gotta turn this thing off. Ooh, I gotta turn this thing off. I forgot to turn it off. It's off now.